What is going on, everyone? Platinum Bees coming at you with yet another video. Today, we are going to be talking about, is platinum considered a precious metal? Do I consider it a precious metal? And my thoughts. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, guys, so first off, we got a mail call from none other than our good buddy Bricktown Silver. So we're going to start off this video by opening that mail call, seeing what he sent us in the mail. I did a sticker trade with him, and so I can only assume that this is also a sticker from none other than Bricktown Silver, and it is. So there we have it, Bricktown Silver, and he sent me 2 stickers, probably because I sent him 2 stickers, but pretty cool regardless. The BS Zone, Bricktown Silver Zone. I know what BS stands for. It's not typically Bricktown Silver, but in this case, it is. Pretty cool sticker. It's got a little old school building on it. It says bank. Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. So I'm going to go ahead and open this note, see what he said in the note, and I feel something cool. Oh, buffalo nickels. All right. Hey, Beast, sorry I missed sending you my stickers. Here are a couple to do with as you wish. I think the alias that you go by may have thrown me. Thank you for your support of my channel and putting up with all the BS. Bricktown. P.S. Gus said to send a buffalo to help with your herd. Male, female. Okay, so I gotta show you this, guys. Like, this is hilarious. Okay, so at the bottom of his note, he said, P.S. Gus said to send a buffalo to help with your herd, and he wrote an arrow and put male, female on these buffalo nickels. So that's pretty funny, and that's pretty cool to say the least. I actually don't have any buffalo nickels, but these are pretty cool coins for sure. Pretty cool, and they're dated, so a 36 and a 37. Pretty cool little nickels. So thank you, Bricktown. I greatly appreciate it, bud. And so if you haven't checked out Bricktown, make sure to do. I'll leave a link in the description below. And so back to the topic we were talking about. Is platinum considered a precious metal? Do I consider it a precious metal? What is my opinion on that topic? So in my opinion, yes, it is a precious metal, okay? There's a few reasons I think that, and there's a few reasons I think a lot of other people consider it a precious metal. So first off, it is extremely rare, right? It is extremely rare, and it's way more rare than gold even is. And so because of that, it needs to be considered a precious metal. Because why is gold a precious metal? Because of its rarity, right? And it's been considered a precious metal since forever. Platinum has not had that luxury, right? Platinum has not been considered a precious metal since the dawn of time like gold has. It has a much more recent history and a much more recent discovery. And so because of that, people are a little hesitant on platinum. They're like, yeah, it seems like that's the metal they use in cars, but I don't really see any value outside of that. I totally understand that, and I totally get that, and I totally used to be that way. But we need to also look more deeply into that rarity spectrum, right? So why was gold and silver considered precious metals since basically the dawn of time? Well, it's because of their rarity on both sides, right? They also had like bronze and copper money that wasn't worth very much a long time ago, and so that metal is kind of in the same realm. We make pennies out of copper, which we don't even really do that anymore, but regardless, platinum is a precious metal based on its rarity. Now, this is obviously hypothetical, but imagine if we went back to a system where our money was based off metal or literally made out of metal, right? Back in the day, your high dollar pieces were made out of gold, at least in the United States. And your low dollar pieces were made out of silver, or your change, like your fractional change and stuff. Quarters, dimes, a little bit of nickels, half dollars. Those were silver. And then they had silver dollars, and then they had gold, like $5, $10, $20, things like that. They had very small gold, dollar coins, but they were extremely small, and I can only imagine that they were not very worth very much, considering spot price at the time. As you can see, I've got my $1 gold dollar here. It's not in the best condition. It's pretty damaged, but it does not have a hole in it, and it still has the date, so I picked it up. But platinum, it being more rare than gold, it should be at a higher spot price than gold. It is not currently, because of just a lot of different reasons, really. People don't really see it as an investment so much. The banks aren't buying it up, all kinds of things like that. Now, I want to relate back to a recent topic. Towards the beginning of everything going on in the world this year, March, April, the government was deciding whether or not it wanted to, and it was kind of a joke that everyone kept talking about, but they were deciding on whether or not they wanted to mint a platinum coin that was that had a face value of $1 trillion to pay off the debt. Why did they pick platinum, though? Why did they not pick gold or silver or even palladium or something? I think it's because they realized the rarity, right? And if money ever went back to being backed by metals, there's a good potential that platinum could be held to the highest standard, because it is the most rare metal of platinum, gold, and silver. And so it would be worth the most. And that is, in my opinion, and that is just hypothetical and everything like that. Of course, anything is possible. But with platinum being the rarest metal, I see it as being, worth the most, because that's what the metals used to be based off of. Which one was the most rare? They didn't have a way to test metals in a similar light as today. They didn't have sigmas and scanners and chemicals and things like that to test metals. So basically, they probably banged it on a rock or something and it made a certain sound, and they looked at it really closely and, felt its weight and things like that, and realized that, hey, this is silver, this is gold. Platinum, with its rarity, it makes sense that it wasn't discovered until later, because it is extremely rare. And it really can only be found in certain parts of the world. It's not really just out and about everywhere. It can be found somewhat everywhere, but some parts of the world, it's more abundant. And so, if we're going to look at gold as a precious metal, because it's rare, and because the banks want it, and because, people say that it's a good investment and it's worth a lot, then I really think that platinum should also be held in the precious metal realm. Now, obviously, I talked about in previous videos, the U.S. Mint and other mints, lots of other mints, make platinum bullion coins. They don't do that just because it's an industrial metal and it's going to go away one day, right? I think they realize the investment potential here. I think the government, or the U.S. government at least, talking about minting a $1 trillion platinum coin, although that is ridiculous, I think them picking platinum as the metal to do it kind of says something. I don't know what, but it kind of says something, right? Also, platinum has the highest face value attached to it. So I don't have a 1 ounce gold eagle, but a 1 ounce gold eagle is $50 and a 1 ounce platinum eagle is $100, even though a 1 ounce platinum eagle costs half as much as a 1 ounce gold eagle. So if you want to protect yourself on face value alone, buy platinum eagles. No, I would never suggest someone protecting themselves with face value of any bullion coin. But I think that's another interesting thing to look at. Why does platinum have a $100 face value? I think because it's just simply more rare. It was worth more than gold at one point, but when they made the coin, it wasn't, right? In 1997, platinum was not worth more than gold. So I've heard people say that because platinum was worth more than gold, they made it $100 and they made gold $50, or they kept gold at $50. I don't think that's really the case. I think that they realized that platinum is more rare than gold, and so they wanted to make it at $100, just like they used to do back in the day. The silver dollars, the peace dollars and the Morgans, and the silver change was silver, and the higher dollar money was gold. So, in my opinion, you can really think of it like this. If we went back to using money, or gold and platinum, or gold and silver as money, and they decided to include platinum, because platinum bullion has the highest face value, I would assume that they would give platinum actual currency the highest face value as well. That's all I can assume. You know, the $1 trillion coin they were talking about, the fact that the bullion has the highest face value, the fact that they've been minting platinum bullion for a long, long time, says a lot to me in regards to considering this coin and this bullion and this metal as a precious metal. Now, I'm sure I'm going to get the question about palladium, because there's a palladium eagle out, there's palladium Canadian maple leafs, things like that. So, as far as palladium, right, it's a byproduct of platinum and nickel. So, its face value is only $25, which seems ridiculous for a $3,000 coin. But I think that, again, that metal is highly industrial, right? So I think both the U.S. Mint and the Canadian Mint and all the mints that mint palladium bullion realize that it's an industrial metal, and its value is so heavily tied to industry that, considering it a precious metal, it is an investment metal, and it's more rare than platinum, but it's not quite considered just an outright precious metal, right? Its spot price is very volatile. It has only gone up, and it may only go up forever, but it doesn't quite sit in the same realm as a precious metal. Now, that's not to say you shouldn't buy palladium. I have palladium. I will always have palladium. If I ever get more palladium, it'll be like a 1 ounce coin or something, and I'll just increase my holdings really in that regard. But yeah, guys, just wanted to make this video talking about why I think platinum should be considered a precious metal, why I think it is considered a precious metal, why I think other people consider it a precious metal, and just talk about it in general. Because at the end of the day, platinum, in my opinion, is a precious metal. So, thanks for watching, everyone. Hope to see you in the next one. And until next time, we will see ya.